Hold up, did you catch the latest explosion straight out of reality TV mayhem? Because, honey, Mendeecees Harris just swapped his love and hip-hop storyline for a jailhouse jumpsuit, and no, this is not some scripted drama or a reboot of Oz. This is real-life handcuffs, flashing sirens, and a storm of heated what now, swirling around. And you already know how much reality TV loves a scandal sprinkled with allegedly. But here comes the real shocker. Erica Dixon just dropped a bombshell so heavy it made VH1's cameras freeze mid. Sis came forward, accusing Mendeecees of attacking her. Yes, attacking. And if that was not enough chaos, Yandy Smith's reaction took this whole mess to another level. Left stunned, blindsided, and tangled in the fallout like a deer caught in reality TV's unforgiving high-def glare. Is this truly the fall of a former street legend, who spent years trying to clean up his image as a loyal family man? Or are we simply watching another scripted reality stunt cooked up in Mona Scott's drama-filled playbook? Because, let us be honest, in the world of reality television, nothing ever really happens by accident. And just when we thought we had seen it all, this mess explodes, and right at the center of it all is none other than Erica, a woman who had been staying far away from the chaos, minding her business, and sidestepping the usual love and hip-hop drama like a pro for years. Yet now, out of nowhere, she has transformed herself into the bold whistleblower, the unexpected voice of reckoning, shaking the entire cast and fandom to its core. What made her suddenly break her silence? What pushed her to speak out now? And how deep does this betrayal run? It is questions like these that have fans glued to their screens, waiting for every messy update. Let us be clear, this scandal is so messy, it makes even the wildest Kardashian family squabbles look like harmless schoolyard arguments. We are talking about explosive accusations, alleged physical altercations, whispers of hidden secrets, and dark pasts creeping back into the spotlight. And the craziest part, the drama seems to unravel more with each passing day. What started as a shocking arrest quickly spiraled into a whirlwind of leaked footage, cryptic Instagram posts, legal threats, and shattered relationships. It is the kind of scandal that does not just play out on television, it takes over social media, fuels endless comment wars, and divides fan bases into loyal camps. Mendeecees, once celebrated as the street-smart hustler who left his troubled past behind to embrace the role of a dedicated husband and father, now finds himself standing on the edge of complete public downfall. For years, he worked hard to reshape his reputation, claiming he had transformed, focusing on family, making peace with his past, and building a future with Yandy Smith by his side. He sold us the image of a reformed man, a former street king, who had traded in his old ways for a peaceful life of redemption, parenting, and community work. But now, all of that carefully crafted narrative is under fire. These explosive allegations of aggression, betrayal, and behind-the-scenes manipulation have started unraveling everything he claimed to stand for. His supposed transformation is being questioned by fans, critics, and even people within his inner circle who once vouched for his character. Right at the heart of this explosive controversy stands Erica, a woman who, for years, managed to steer clear of the chaotic reality TV mess that has devoured so many others in the industry. Unlike other cast members who thrived on feuds, petty confrontations, and social media brawls, Erica built a reputation as someone who stayed in her lane, minding her business, avoiding unnecessary conflicts, and keeping her personal life private. But now, in a twist no one saw coming, it appears Erica has finally had enough. After years of staying silent, she is stepping into the center of this storm with the fierce energy of someone who has been pushed to her absolute limit. Gone is the reserved, soft-spoken Erica that people thought they knew. In her place stands a woman seemingly on a mission with nothing to lose, no fear of backlash, and no care for who she might upset along the way. She is not holding back. Erica is making bold accusations, dropping cryptic hints online, and suggesting that she holds powerful evidence, what she calls receipts, that could blow this entire situation wide open. Her sudden emergence as the unexpected whistleblower has left fans, bloggers, and even fellow cast members scrambling for answers. What exactly does she know that we do not? What proof is she sitting on that could potentially wreck careers, relationships, and reputations? And perhaps, the most haunting question of all, why now? Why did Erica choose this moment, after years of silence, to finally step forward and air out this dark chapter? Some believe Erica is driven by a need for justice, standing up for herself after allegedly being wronged in ways we are only beginning to understand. Others suspect this could be a calculated move, a personal vendetta aimed at settling old scores, fueled by long-simmering resentment and a desire for public vindication. And then there are those who whisper that this might all be a well-timed publicity stunt. A last-ditch attempt to seize the spotlight in a world where social media clout is currency. Whatever her reasons may be, one thing is undeniable: Rika's boldness has completely flipped the narrative. The woman who once stayed out of the reality TV fray is now its most talked-about figure. Her actions have shattered the illusion of peace and harmony within the cast, exposed cracks in long-standing relationships, and thrown a grenade into the storyline everyone thought they knew. Erika's move has forced people to rethink everything, from who the real villain is to who has been hiding the darkest secrets all along. And as the tension thickens, Erika seems unfazed by the chaos she has unleashed. Instead, she stands in the eye of the storm, daring the world to doubt her hand if her hints are true, daring them to watch what happens when the full truth finally comes out. The fallout from this entire situation feels like a time bomb ticking louder with every passing day. The motives remain a mystery, the loyalty lines are blurred, and every new leak, cryptic social media post, and whispered rumor adds fuel to an already raging fire. The love and hip-hop community, fans, and gossip bloggers are glued to every update, dissecting every word and searching for clues. Is Mendeecees hiding a darker side that was masked by his polished public image? Is Erika genuinely seeking justice, or is she playing into the reality TV game for her own gain? And where does this leave Yandy, a woman who stood by Mendeecees through his legal troubles, defended him against critics, and built a family under the belief that he had truly changed? Right now, it feels like everyone involved is walking a tightrope, and one wrong move could send everything crashing down. This is not just reality TV drama. It is a real-life scandal with reputations, relationships, and legacies hanging in the balance. Whether this ends with redemption, ruin, or shocking revelations, one thing is clear: the world is watching, waiting for the moment this ticking time bomb finally explodes. The deeper this story goes, the more twisted it gets. Fans are not just invested, they are obsessed. Some stand by Yandy, seeing her as the loyal wife caught in an unforgivable mess. Others are cheering Erika on for finally speaking her truth. And then there are those who believe this is all just another cleverly orchestrated move for ratings. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain: this is no ordinary scandal. It is a full-blown reality TV earthquake, shaking the foundation of every relationship tied to it. And if history tells us anything, when the dust finally settles, nothing and no one will ever be the same again. Let us unpack this piping hot mess, because 2025 clearly had no intention of letting anyone breathe. Mendeecees Harris, yes, Mr. I'm changed, I'm zen, I'm a family man, is now rocking a jail jumpsuit. And no, this is not a scene from a reality show reboot. We are talking real-life sirens, handcuffs, and a shocking accusation from none other than Erika Pinkett. And trust me, what she is claiming sounds like it was ripped straight out of a scripted drama, except this is allegedly very real. Now let that sink in. Mendeecees, the same man who once stood on Love and Hip Hop vowing peace, growth, and a harmonious life with Yandy Smith, was reportedly hauled off in cuffs after Erika claimed he assaulted her. So, what really went down? Was this some staged clout chase moment, or did Mendeecees finally snap under pressure? The scene was set at a supposed to be wholesome Atlanta charity event, meant for healing and community bonding, but things spiraled into a nightmare of screams, shattered glass, and police intervention. Eyewitnesses, including a rather nosy caterer, allege that Erika and Mendeecees crossed paths at this gathering, and what was meant to be a cordial encounter escalated fast. Erika allegedly pulled him aside for a private conversation. Y'all know how that always ends, and within moments, voices were raised, security hovered, and then Erika reportedly shouted, "You think you can put your hands on me and just walk away?" That is when all hell broke loose. Glass broke, people panicked, and Mendeecees was said to be restrained by security before cops arrived, and who stood frozen in disbelief. Yandy Smith, caught like a deer in the reality TV headlights. But this mess did not come out of nowhere. Erika and Mendeecees have shared bad blood for years, with long-standing rumors hinting at inappropriate behavior that production conveniently edited out of early Love and Hip Hop seasons. One former crew member even spilled on Reddit that Mona Scott allegedly ordered certain footage cut to avoid legal blowback. Remember, Mendeecees already did serious time for drug trafficking and came home branding himself as Harlem's Dalai Lama, preaching peace, rocking linen fits, and leading youth talks. But if Erica's allegations hold weight, that whole reformed image might be nothing but a PR stunt. Sources say Erica filed a formal report accusing him of grabbing her wrist, shoving her, and allegedly threatening her to stay silent about the past. Let us be clear, these are allegations, but the optics are beyond bad. Especially after Mendeecees posted a family photo last week about protecting your peace. Irony much. And poor Yandy. Sources close to her say she was blindsided, crying, in the parking lot as her husband was taken away. She kept asking, "How did we end up back here?" And honestly, love her or hate her, seeing Yandy shattered over a man she has stood by through everything is gut-wrenching. Let us break it down, because this scandal just hit a whole new level of wild. After Yandy stood by Mendeecees through his prison stint, shielded him from online trolls, and stepped up as a mother figure to his kids, this is how he repays her. But trust me, this chaos is just warming up. The real storm is in part 2, with leaks coming straight from the precinct and social media going nuclear. Right after Mendeecees got cuffed, the internet erupted like a volcano. Hashtags like #Mendeecees exposed, #Justice for Erica, and the viral #YanDY deserves better spread like wildfire. Erica hopped on IG Live, not just crying but full-on sobbing, waving her phone like she was clutching an award, accusing Mendeecees of treating her like a national threat. Meanwhile, Yandy stood there, frozen, catching shade from every angle. Then, of course, a leaked police report made its way to the blogs because, where else? Allegedly, this whole mess started over a fight about a Rolex, some Fendi heels, and a vintage bad boy jacket from the 90s, because nothing screams chaos like arguing over Diddy merch. A Bronx local even claimed she overheard the entire blow-up, describing it like a WWE SmackDown crossed with Real Housewives. Yandy tried to play peacemaker, but got dragged right into the mess, allegedly screaming, "Why am I always cleaning up your mess?" And honestly, sis, because you signed up for this circus. And let us not act surprised. Mendeecees' rap sheet is longer than a CVS receipt. Tax evasion, fraud, drug charges. The man is a scandal magnet. Social media tore him apart, with TikTok reenactments going viral and fake hotel footage surfacing, showing him pacing and allegedly tossing Erica's purse, which rumor has it, held a burner phone full of compromising receipts. As fans worried about Yandy, Erica's legal team came swinging, vowing to press charges and claiming Yandy had known about Mendeecees' violent ways all along but stayed silent for the brand's sake, whatever that means. And the drama did not stop with them. VH1 execs allegedly debated Yandy's future on the show, with emails hinting her association with Mendeecees might tarnish the franchise's image. Things got so bad producers even tried to force a reconciliation scene between Erica Yandy and a cuffed Mendeecees, but it ended with Erica allegedly throwing a rosewater bottle at Yandy's head. And just when you thought it could not get messier, rumors hit Harlem streets that Mendeecees' old crew feels betrayed, accusing him of snitching during his first bid, so now he might be losing loyalty on all fronts. Some believe this hotel fight had less to do with a purse and everything to do with Mendeecees finally losing grip on his carefully curated image. A man tangled in too many secrets and double crosses, with even Yandy's signature soft tears unable to clean up the mess this time. And right when you thought the circus had packed up, Mendeecees hopped on TikTok shirtless, blasting NBA YoungBoy, mumbling, "My pop's wildin', but he's still my pops though. Free him," which, let's be honest, was the last thing anyone expected for Damage Control. Then, as if the drama gods were scripting this mess themselves, a rumor surfaced that Dr. Phil offered to host a televised sit-down with Mendeecees, Yandy, and Erica on the strict condition that nobody brings weapons, wigs, or wine glasses. But hold on, because what came next cranked the chaos to a new level. An anonymous user claiming to be Mendeecees' former assistant dropped a so-called digital time bomb, alleging not only that the hotel altercation really happened, but that Erica also had voice recordings of Mendeecees threatening her with ominous lines like, "You don't know who you're messing with." The supposed assistant, using the handle at SpillQueen69, claimed she once managed his schedule before being iced out for asking to. Many questions and spilled that the night of the alleged incident, Mendeecees told Yandy he was off to a prayer breakfast but ended up at the Ritz, with Erica plot twist straight out of a messy soap opera. Things got even wilder when Erica posted on swiftly deleted on Instagram story, showing a hand with a tattoo, unmistakably matching Mendeecees, slamming a champagne glass, with Erica's voice in the background saying, "This is what I get for telling the truth." The internet went wild, dissecting every frame like it was the Zapruder film, with fans confirming, "Yep, that's him." While Yandy, usually quick to post about anything, suddenly went radio silent. No quotes, no cryptic posts, nothing fueling even more suspicion. And just as the silence became deafening, Erica formally filed an intimidation and harassment report with Atlanta police, bypassing social media and heading straight to law enforcement, with claims that Mendeecees grabbed her arm, raised his voice, and warned her to watch what she says online. The hotel, now declining to comment, reportedly handed over surveillance footage, and fans instantly flipped on Mendeecees, comparing him to villains from Tyler Perry movies. Even Yandy, typically quiet brother, jumped into the fray on Instagram Live, claiming, "Y'all don't even know half of it. This man been a headache for years." Meanwhile, Love and Hip Hop producers are said to be scrambling behind the scenes, allegedly re-editing episodes and bracing for backlash. While other cast members, like Kimbella, took to social media with cryptic jabs despite cheering from Mendeecees just last season, proving once again that in reality TV, loyalty is as fleeting as a deleted Instagram story. The drama spiraled into absolute chaos when Yandy, fresh off the Mendeecees scandal, pulled out of a scheduled women's empowerment event in Brooklyn at the last minute, citing a personal emergency, and when pressed for details, her assistant dropped the classic PR line, "No comment at this time," which, let's be real, sounded more like a guilty confirmation than a denial. Adding more fuel to the fire, Erica popped up at that same event, flashing a fresh blowout and a shady Instagram caption that read, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper," practically daring Yandy to say something. Now, social media is a war zone, half the fans rallying behind Yandy, painting her as the blindsided wife caught in a nightmare, the other half hailing Erica as a hero for exposing her alleged abuse. And then there's the messy middle, the folks begging for uncut security footage like it's the latest Marvel post-credit scene. Meanwhile, Mendeecees stayed radio silent, letting his PR team release a bland statement claiming he looks forward to clearing his name, while Eric alleged evidence, security footage, text messages, and voice recordings has already sentenced him in the ruthless court of TikTok. As if that wasn't messy enough, a viral video surfaced showing Erica leaving the police station barefoot, sobbing, phone clutched like it held her entire life, prompting whispers that this altercation wasn't a one-off but part of a darker pattern Erica had been trying to warn Yandy about. And let's not forget, Yandy has always been the ride-or-die wife, holding Mendeecees down through his prison bid, loving his kids like her own, defending his honor, and now, caught between standing by her man or believing the woman who just got him locked up. As social media split into free Mendeecees and finally, the truth camps, Yandy went ghost. No posts, no statements, radio silence, and insiders claimed she shut down all filming for Love and Hip Hop, refusing to speak on camera until she uncovered the truth herself. But the tea didn't stop pouring. Word is, Erica wasn't just shaken, she had been collecting proof for weeks: videos, screenshots, voice notes, because she sensed things were headed toward disaster. Some sources even hinted Erica might be shopping those receipts to the biggest gossip sites like TMZ or The Shade Room, setting the stage for a media storm of epic proportions. And as fans revisited Yandy's old interviews where she vouched for Mendeecees' reformed character, questions swirled: had he really changed, or just mastered the art of hiding his dark side? Beyond the scandal, this hit hard at the heart of Yandy's carefully built brand as a mother, businesswoman, and activist, a brand now shaken by one man's arrest and a betrayal too public to ignore. Even Yandy's brand partnerships took a hit as sponsors began quietly pressing pause, waiting to see how the chaos would unfold, because in today's digital world, a single scandal can unravel years of carefully crafted image in seconds. But Yandy was not about to let social media control her narrative. Exactly 1 week after Mendeecees' arrest, she finally broke her silence, not with a dramatic video or sit-down interview but with a cold, piercing Instagram caption that read, "Sometimes the people you fight hardest for are the ones who destroy you the fastest." That single sentence shook the internet. Instantly, theories exploded. Was she aiming that at Mendeecees? Was Erica the real betrayer? No one knew for sure, but everyone had an opinion. Then came the bombshell no one saw coming. Yandy was spotted at the courthouse, not hand-in-hand with Mendeecees, but alongside her attorney. Word on the street, she might be filing for separation or even seeking a restraining order to protect herself and the kids while the investigation played out. The paperwork details remain unclear, But the message was loud. This wasn't reality show drama. This was raw, real-life heartbreak. Meanwhile, Mendeecees' camp finally broke their silence, brushing off the accusations as exaggerated and insisting the truth would surface in due time. But public opinion had already shifted. His follower count started to dip, whispers on the street grew louder, and even some of his love and hip-hop co-stars began distancing themselves publicly. Everyone was bracing for Erica's so-called receipts, waiting to see whether Yandy would stand by her man or walk away for good. What twisted this story even deeper was the haunting irony that, just days before everything imploded, Mendeecees had posted a glowing family portrait with Yandy and the kids, captioned with sweet words about loyalty and growth. Now, that picture felt like a mask hiding the chaos brewing behind closed doors. As the legal drama looms, questions swirl. Will Mendeecees beat the charges? Will Erica's evidence hold water in court? Can Yandy ever forgive either of them? No matter the outcome, one truth remains. The damage is done. Reputations are wrecked, families fractured, and Yandy's legacy's something she fought so hard to build is hanging by a fragile thread. This is not tabloid gossip. This is life-altering betrayal that could shift everything. And at the heart of it all lingers the question on everyone's mind: how much betrayal can a woman take before she finally walks away? From police sirens to courthouse showdowns, this saga is far from over. But what do you think? Did Mendeecees cross a line, or is Erica hiding more than she's letting on? Sound off in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications, because this wildfire of a story is just getting started. See you in the next update.